Okay guys, um, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to look at the dot plot and stem and leaf plot, how to do it in Excel. In order for us to do this, we're going to be using the repeat function and the count if function. Okay, this will allow us to create the representation of that we observed in class. So let's get right into it. For this one, we're gonna plot the dot plot for a quiz with scores 4, 8, 5, 8, 9, 10, 5, 2, 9, 6, 5, 10, 10, and 4. Okay, I went ahead and I created the representation of it. So I created the scale and entered 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One way that you can do this is enter 0, again press hold control and go right across, and it will increase your values. So once again, enter 0 in the first cell. Let me delete these. Hold control and then put your cursor right on the lower right corner and then drag while holding control. That will allow you to enter the values sequentially. Now, how do we go about entering the repeat function, or what does the repeat function mean? All right, so I'm going to show you right here what it is and a few other things. So the repeat function works on the premise that, so let me enter it here, equals, right, R EPT, so here, it says repeats text a given number of times. Use the repeat to fill a cell with a number of instances of a text string. So what we're going to choose as our text string is the asterisk, because the asterisk looks like a dot. Okay, so that hence the reason why it's a dot plot. Okay, so if I select repeat, we need now to enter the text. All right, to enter the text, or for Excel to recognize the text, we're gonna use um, parentheses, right? So, oh, sorry, not parentheses, quotes, and then enter asterisk, close quotes. Okay, so that is the text that is gonna repeat over and over again. Then what is the count if or count ifs option? Okay, so what the count if option says here is that it's going to look at the cells A2 to A15. So it's going to look from here. So let me enter it one time. Count ifs, the count if. Sorry about it. Right, and we're going to select the range. So what we're going to do is count here and see if these values match a zero entry. Right, so we close parentheses, close the formula. But notice that this set of numbers is absolute and will never change. So what we do is we make it absolute by pressing F4, all right, or entering a dollar sign in front of the A, the 2, the A, and the 50. Okay. Once I enter that and I hit the check mark, um, it will produce the columns. Now notice that there's nothing here because there are no zeros here. So I won't expect anything to appear in column 1 either, but 2 yes, because 2 appears once. So let's see what happens if I drag it up to 2. It appears once. Okay. Notice that this is in red. Normally you would get it in as black in this format. Okay. All you can do is center it. Okay, and make it bold. So you sometimes you will get it by the default. So just go ahead and change the color, like what I'm doing right now. Okay, Now let's see what happens if I drag right across 10. So in this case, how many tens do I expect? Well, I see 3 tens. So I should see three little bars, right? Notice that they are a little bit too big, so what we can do is make the cell um, a little bit bigger, right? So that is how we create the doctrine, okay? By using the repeat function and the count, okay? The count, we could have used the count if as well, but it will give us a formula that um, slightly incorrect. Okay, so we drag right across to produce the same effect. Okay, go ahead and change the color, center it. So the count if or the count ifs will work. We can use count if because this is only one if statement. In other words, if the values in here match either 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's what this statement is saying. Input the asterisk for every instance of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Let's proceed with the stem and leaf. The stem and leaf is a little bit more elaborate, so I will explain how to do it. Okay. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to use the count if function and the repeat function. So I'll go ahead and explain what this means before we go and actually implement it here. All right. So what do we want to do? Remember that the stem and leaf counts how many instances of a particular entry there are. For example, there are numbers in the 20s, numbers in the 10s. So for example, there are two numbers in the 10s, 15 and 19. So how do we go about creating a 1 here and a 5 and a 9 here? All right, so that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's see what this does. Okay, so it again follows the count if option. So this is saying count the cells A2 to A13 here. So look in the cells and count how many are equal to, um, this should be C6, if I'm not mistaken. Let me fix this. And I'll explain why it has to be C6. Or what does this part mean? Right, so C6 times 10 plus 0. Well, let's think about it. Remember, this 10 is the base. So if I say that I have numbers in the tens, then I enter 1 here. So what is this saying? It's saying that we're going to take C6, which is 1, multiply it by 10 and add 0. Well, what will that be? That will be um, 10 itself, because 1 times 10 is 10 plus 0, 0. And it repeats the process right through. Okay? And there are 9 instances, so it can be either 0 um, to 9. Okay, because I can have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And we do that for the next cell too. So we make the stem 2. So we'll say 2 times 10 plus 0, that's 20. 2 times 10 plus 1, that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And then we repeat the same again with 30. So what we're going to do is identify our min and our max to create our stem. So equals the min, right? And then let's select all the entries in this cell. Now the max, and then select all the entries in the cell. And so we have 15 and 51. Okay. So why is this important? This is important because we are going to use this stem here, 15 and 51, to create our range. So let's create our stem. 1, hold control, drag down, and that creates um, our stem. Okay. Now what we're going to do is enter this repeat function. So what it will do is it will look for um, the numbers from here. Take a look at this part here. This will give you 10. This will give us 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18 and 19. So it's going to look for those numbers here. And if they occur, it's going to enter 3. Let's say for 13. So 1 times 10 plus 3 is 13. All right, so we repeat as many times as 13 appears in number 3. Notice that there's also a space here that I've added because that will separate the entries. Right, so let's copy this and let's enter it here. And then hit enter. So what it does is that, so in this case, what Excel has done is that it has found all the um, values in the tens, all the numbers in the tens value, and has created the entries 5 and 9. So notice it was only able to find 15 and 19, and that's exactly what it is. 19 and 15 that are present in this set. Let's now drop down the formula and we have our leaves, right? So notice that there are two 30s, 133 and 136. Okay, so let's identify those. The 30, two 30s, 33 and 36. Okay, notice that we make the where we're gonna count absolute because that cell never changes. It's only the products that change and the stems that change, right? Thank you very much for watching this video.